Secundus between Space Wolves and Orcs is not only fought in large-scale battles, but also in small skirmishes. A kill team of wolves who call themselves the Orc Slayers take on a group of greenskins to retrieve sacred Fenrisium technology. Will the Orcs let them?
Welcome back to the Belligerent Duck. Here's Philip and I'm here with Thomas and we are playing Warhammer 40,000 Kill Team for you. And this game is part of the Frigida Secundus campaign where Space Wolves and Orcs fight on the planet Frigida Secundus. But, you know, not all fights in a war, not all battles in a war are fought on a big scale like in the other battles. Some are just fought with small kill teams behind enemy lines, for example, and this is one of the battles that is represented here. And yes, today we are playing the Recover Intelligence mission. That means that there are 5 objectives that we need to take control of. And at the end of each battle round, we score victory points for them. So the one in the middle is worth 3 victory points. The one in the enemy territory is worth 2 victory points, and the ones in your own territory, I'm of course saying this from my own perspective, is just worth 1 victory point. Yes, and that's about it. We are playing in this industrial zone, whatever. Let's show you our kill teams now. 90 points. So the brains of the operation, and insofar my leader, is this grot here, over here. That's Squigface Daggerfist. And he does the cunning plans for the boys. Then we've got a boss knob here right next to him with the slugger and a power claw. He's a combat specialist. We've got 2 regular boys here, well, with sluggers and choppers. We've got a looter here. He's a heavy specialist. And we've got a burner and another burner here. They're just burners. And then we've got a slugger, a spanner here with a combi scorcher, and he's a specialist in demolitions. And then we've got an orc boy gunner here with a big shooter, and last and definitely least, we've got 2 Gretchen down here. So that's 90 points, and that gives me an additional command point.
And now for my 97 points of Space Wolves kill team called the Orc Slayers. My leader is Lars the Red, right here, with his power fist and bolt pistol. Then we have Gunner Orcsbane with a heavy bolter, he's my heavy specialist. Lasse Stormstrider with a flamer, he's my demolition specialist. Sven Icefang with his bolt gun and bolt pistol is my scout specialist. Then we have 3 tactical marines with bolt guns and bolt pistols. Eric Greymane, Live Iron Axe, and Wolfgar Stone Shield.
So in the scouting phase I have booby-trapped 2 containers here. I had plant traps, and Thomas had eliminate sentries, which didn't take any effect. Thomas is not seeing this right now, so I'm showing it on camera for you. So I've booby-trapped this container here and this container here. So whenever he gets close or starts a movement at 1 inch of any of these containers, and I roll a die, and on a 1 he gets a mortal wound. So let's hope let's hope he fails one of these rolls. Now let's roll for initiative here. So I'm getting a 10 here.
I have an 8, so...
8, so I go first.
You go first.
Just to clarify for these dice, so that's a 6, and the kill team sign is a 1.
And just here, this is a 6 because it has a Space Wolf head, and
Yes,
This
the
skull
skull
is
is
a
a
one.
1. Okay, so let's go into my phase. And I did my movement phase. So basically everyone ran. The looter here readied himself. Otherwise, he didn't run, but that doesn't really matter. They ran, he ran, the leader, Grot, ran back here. He ran up here with that Grot who also ran. My heavy weapon specialist ran. He ran. And did I forget anyone? No, I think that's it. Okay, now we're going into the Space Wolves movement phase. Yes, the movement phase is done. See what happened? He ran past the booby-trapped container here, but nothing happened.
Thankfully.
Yes. He moved. The leader charged, unfortunately, only to Gretchen, so he couldn't eat that flames. Otherwise, Flamer ran, and they moved here onto the mission objective.
And Gunnar, my gunner, readied himself.
Gunnar the gunner readied himself. Okay, so great. So let's see. Okay, shooting phase. So since he's ready, this one, and I started, I've got the initiative. I'm starting with this. These 3 shots here for 2 shots.
Ooh.
I'm shooting on. I guess I have to shoot on Gunnar the gunner.
But he's obscured.
Yeah, maybe this guy here is he obscured?
I think he's also obscured by the
Okay,
arrows.
well, I'm going to shoot at him.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 shots, hitting on 6s, of course, only. Nothing. That's normal. That's what I expect. So you want to shoot with Gunnar the gunner?
Exactly. And he's shooting all 3 heavy bolter shots into the flamer guy right here.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. That's 3 hits.
Mm-hmm.
And strength 5, toughness 4, so wounding on 3s. And
Okay.
that's 2 wounds, AP -1.
Okay, so I'm going to use a stratagem for the Grot shield, and that costs, I think, 2 command points. So I just quickly looked. Should have announced that Grot shield at the beginning of the shooting phase, but since I moved the Grot there, we agree that it was my intention anyway. That means that all attacks resolved against that spanner now go against the Grot, and that means there are actually 3 wounds here. And yes, well, I guess the bolter has -1, right?
-1, exactly.
Yeah, so that's now you just roll 1 die if he's dead or if he's got a flesh wound. Okay, so the injury roll for the Grot, it's a 5, so it's slain. That's alright.
And it's gone.
Okay, and now my big shooter heavy specialist is going to shoot at that Space Wolf here. He's not obscured here, so I actually just need 5s here for once. And I have 1 hit here, wounding on 3s now. That's a wound for the Space Wolf.
What's the AP?
It's no AP.
So on a 3+. And then
You make the save. Okay.
So Wolfgar is gonna open fire into this orc with the flamer because he looks dangerous.
Yes.
2 shots hitting on 3s. That's 2 hits. Wounding on 4s. That's 1 wound. No
Okay.
AP.
6 here. No. Okay. So flesh wound, hopefully. Yes, that's a flesh wound. Okay. I'm going to use these red ones for flesh wounds. And now, I'm going to shoot with this slugger boy here and shoot at the flamer wolf over here. I think he's
At
also
Lasse. Oh, no.
not obscured here. Okay,
No, I
Lasse. On a 5. No, I can't. He also advanced. Sorry. The marker that was for everything, so I can't use him. Well, then obviously I have to take him, and I'm going to try flame your leader. So that's D6 auto hits.
Come on, 1.
For 2.
Close.
Okay. Strength 5 -1. So he is also... He's also in demolitions, that means he gets +1 on this roll, so he will be wounding on 2s.
That's bad.
So 2s here. Okay, so it's 2 wounds -1 on your leader.
So 4s now. And he's fine.
Lucky git.
He's gonna like try and shoot you in the face with his pistol.
Okay.
But no, he can't, because he charged.
Yes.
Well,
you're right.
Then he shot, he ran, he can't, he shot. Gonna take Lasse, and Lasse is gonna flame this poor boy over there. So D6 auto hits for 6.
That's how you roll a flamer.
And because it's demolitions as well, he wounds on 3s now. And that's awesome, because that's 5 wounds.
But it's not -1, right?
No AP, no.
Okay, let's see. So I've got 6s here. Okay, I don't make one single one. Okay, now Life with his bolter is going to shoot at this boy here.
Exactly.
He's obscured, so -1.
But he's not in long range, so I got 2 shots hitting on 4s. That's 1 hit. And wounding on 4s. That's 1 wound.
Okay. Let's see if I get that 6 off. I don't. Okay, so now I try to get a flesh wound here. I don't. You'd be killed.
Yeah, life.
Okay. Taking it out.
And then Eric. Bye.
And Eric here.
Greymane is gonna shoot.
with the grey here.
And
Okay.
this guy.
Okay.
He's also obscured because of my leader here. Lars is standing in the way. So also only hitting on 4s. And that's 1 hit. And wounding on 4s. And that's nothing.
Okay. Lucky one here. Okay. And I think that's the end of the turn.
Exactly.
There is no close combat yet. So...
So we both get 2 points because we both control our sides.
Do I control this? I don't think I control
no,
it.
you don't.
Didn't get there. So you get 2, I get 1. And no one's controlling the one in the middle, I think, because...
No, the one center is not controlled.
Because we both have it somewhat contested here. Okay, so that's the end of the turn. Okay, and I did a nerf test for this one here because he got a looter, but I rolled this 1, so he's fine. Okay, and for the initiative for the next turn, I'm going with 10
10
here.
again. It's just a 9.
First of all, I'm going back to up to 3 command points for my turn. Okay, my movement phase is done. So there was a lot of running. First of all, the readied weapons. So he readied himself, and he readied himself. He's going to charge, but I left that for you to see. He ran. This burner here ran up here. And the Grot ran up here to hold that objective, and my leader ran in here to still hold that objective. And now for you I'm going to show if my boss knob gets a charge off here on that flamer, because he doesn't see him.
Unfortunately.
He cannot flame him in Overwatch, so I hope I get this off.
Please roll double 1s or so.
That's 6. I don't think it's enough. No, that's not enough. Lucky git you are. Okay, so now it's Thomas's movement phase. Okay, and the wolves have moved. Give us a quick rundown what you did, Thomas.
So Gunnar moved over here. Then my scout, Sven, ran up here. Then we have Wolfgar going here to get into cover, or to get obscured and shooting this orc in the back. Eric moved up to also be obscured, and Life just moved a little bit closer to the container to also be obscured.
Okay, so...
And now, Lars is gonna charge this orc.
Okay, let's do the Overwatch for it. So that's D6. D6 auto hits here. Come on. For 5.
Ah, that's bad.
So he's wounding you on 2s because he is the demolitions. So that's all wounds. 5 wounds, -1.
-1. So a lot of force now, please. Ah, that's only 1 failed.
Now you can roll for if he gets a flesh wound.
He does.
Gets the flesh wound. Lucky you. Okay.
And he's in because I can't fail a charge roll of 2.
Okay. And now we're going into shooting.
And Gunnar is using more bullets, the stratagem for 1 command point to give him +1 shot, and decisive strike to shoot first. So you have 4 heavy bolter shots now coming in first.
And he's also your heavy weapons specialist, right? So
Exactly.
he doesn't get the -1.
He hits on 3, so I'm gonna shoot all of these into this poor boy here. But he's obstructed, so only hitting on 4. And that was crap.
Oh no, what a bad roll. Okay. It was such a build-up,
Yeah.
and then you roll shit.
And he's like shooting all the barrels in front of him.
Yes, yes.
Dumb Gunnar.
So then we're going into the readied boys. So I'm going to, now that he's in close combat, it doesn't matter anymore. So I'm going to shoot with my shooter up here. He's going to shoot at, well, there are not so many options anymore. Going to shoot at the gray main guy here. Eric, he's not obscured from there, so I'm hitting on 5s. That's 1 hit, and 3 here. That's a wound, no rend.
No. Minus nothing, so on a 3. And that's a 1.
And so do I get a flesh wound?
No, he's taken out of action.
Yes, finally shot one of the wounds. Good boy. Okay, who are you going for next?
I'm going to take Lazaret here. He's gonna flame the orc boy over there.
Yes, I really messed up too. Well, whatever. Okay.
So D6 shots for 5. That's fine. And he's a demolition specialist, so wounding on 3s. And
That's also a crappy roll.
Yeah, only 2 wounds.
Okay, 6s here. 2 1s, okay. So roll, I can roll, I think, yes.
Yeah.
Come on, give me a flesh wound. No, he would be taken out, so I think I'm going to spend a command point now, 2 command points now, to use the orc tactic, where on a 4+ the model just gets a flesh wound. So I'm going to do that. So give me that 4 up now. Yes, I get it. So he just gets it. Okay, so he actually was not allowed to shoot yet because he's still ready, but it does not affect the game at all. So I'm going to do the shots for this guy here, and he will shoot at your bolter, heavy bolter wolf over here.
Yep, he's obscured though.
I'm sure he is. So D3 shots for 1, hitting on a 6. That's a 6.
Whoa.
So that's wounding on a 2. Oops. Yes, that's a wound, and it's -1.
-1, so on a 4. Oh no!
It's 2 damage, but it doesn't matter, yes, so...
If it's 2 damage, it's important, then I have to...
Okay, so because it's 2 damage now from the looter, so there are 2 injury rolls here.
Oh, he's gonna be so dead. And he is.
He is out, okay. Good job, looter. Now you can die if you want. It's something useful.
So
Okay.
all the Reddit boys shot.
Yeah, so now he technically shot.
First it's your turn, so you shoot first actually.
Yes, right. Okay, so now I'm going to try and flame him actually. So if he kills him, we have to take away that wound. And okay, so D3 shots from the flamer. That's 2 hits and wounding on 4s because it's just strength 4. That's 2 wounds. Alright.
So freeze, and it's 2 saves.
Okay. So now it's your turn.
Exactly.
Now you did this.
Shot, and then it's your turn again.
Okay. And he will try and shoot this guy here. These 3.
Yeah.
For 3.
Ouch.
4 wounds. Just for 1.
3+, come on. That's a save.
Okay. Then you.
So Wolfguy is gonna shoot this boy in the back. 2 shots, hitting on 3s. That's 1 hit, wounding on 4s. That's 1 wound.
Okay, saving on a 6. I don't. I roll for the injury roll. For 1, so he gets a flesh wound. Okay. Okay, and then I don't have any shooters left. So now Life is going to shoot at.
2 shots at this flamer boy. Hitting on 3s. It's a hit and wounding on 4s. It's nothing though. I'm gonna spend my command point to reroll this because I want him dead.
It's a 2 again.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's it. Now we're going into close combat then. Last the red is going to swing first into the spanner here.
But he's only hitting on 5s because his power fist makes him -1, so on 4s only.
Yes.
And he's got 1 flesh wound, so on 5s only, unfortunately. No, give me 2 6s or so. That's 1 6, yes! Strength 8, so it's a 2 to wound. And that's a 2.
Okay.
-3.
Okay, so there's nothing.
So
just do the injury roll.
D3 damage.
You may do it. Oh, damage first.
That's 3 damage.
Okay, so I roll 3 of these dice. So we don't care who rolls the injury rolls. So you can pick the highest of these.
I would take the 4.
4, it means yes.
It would even be a 5 if you're flesh wound.
He's out then. So now we're going to nerf tests. Get some flesh wounds here, over here. Let's see. 3, he's fine. This one. That's the 1, he's also fine.
And actually he can't fail. Even if it's 6, it's 7, his lead should be 8. So
Okay.
perfect.
So now for objectives. You control this for 1 victory point.
Exactly.
I still control this for 1 victory point. And this is contested here. And you control the one in the middle.
Yes.
So that brings you up to?
To 6.
It's 6 to 2 for me. Okay, for the initiative, turn 3. This time it's going to the wolves.
It's a 10, yes. Yes.
Okay, movement. Movement phase done for the wolves.
Yeah. Wolfguy just moved over here to be a little bit obscured and in 2 inches of this objective. Lars moved over here to be also obscured and still in range of this objective. Well, and these 2 just readied themselves, and also Sven over here readied himself as well to shoot the crowd in the face.
Okay, now I will do my movement. So he moved up here to get a good shot on this guy here. He moved to the objective, he moved to the objective, and that's all the movement. I will try and attempt and charge with this guy again. So hopefully this time I'll get it off. Going to roll. So let's see. For S7, let me check that. I guess it's not enough. It's enough. They are in close combat here. Okay, so shooting phase. Thomas has the initiative and he's ready and he will shoot.
At life we're gonna shoot at this burner boy. 2 hitting on 3s. That's 2 hits. Wounding on 4s. That's 2 wounds.
Oh no. Trying to get 6s here. No. Okay, rolling for my injury roll.
+1. That's
a 1.
2 though.
He's got another. It's a 2, yes. He's going. Okay.
Second ready one would be this guy. With the flame
Okay.
over.
So I'm going with my looter here for these 3 shots on him. For 1 shot. On 6. No. Okay. It's always good to try. Okay, now with your guy at the Gretchen.
At the Gretchen, 2 shots hitting on 3s. 2 hits, wounding on.
I think a 2. You have strength 4. Yeah, that's a 2.
That's 2 wounds.
Okay, 6s. Nope. So roll injury. Do it. Okay, she gets a flesh wound. Tough Gretchen. Okay, so now the other shooting.
The other shooting.
Mm.
So let's start with
your, yes, okay. This guy here.
He's gonna shoot this Burner Boy.
Okay.
2 shots, hitting on 3s. That's 2 hits.
Uh-oh.
Wounding on 4s. That's 1 wound.
6. No. Okay.
Come on, 4+. Yeah, and he's out of action.
Yes, I might consider spending the 2 command points again for getting him. I do that, okay? 4 up, spend 2 command points, 4 up, he just gets an additional flesh wound. I don't get it, okay, he's out. So he's going to shoot now at your leader here, D3 shots. For 3 shots.
That's bad.
Who knows? So this is just 4 ups. Yeah. I might, I spent my last command point to reroll this 1 roll here. No, it's shooting phased, I cannot do that. So it's just 1. So no rend. 3 up.
3 up. And he's fine.
Yes. Okay. Now you shoot.
And it's gonna shoot back right now. Hitting on 3s. And fails.
So, okay, so then my heavy specialist is going to shoot at your guy down here. So, I don't think he's obscure, is he? Or does he take cover here? I don't know. From up here.
I have to check. I would say no.
Let's see what I roll. So that would be at 1 or 2 hits.
Yeah, 2 hits.
I think it's 2 hits. Okay, so wounding on 3. That's 2 wounds.
Is there a minus on it?
No, no minus.
So freeze.
That's a 1.
Yeah, he takes it.
Okay, injury roll.
Flesh wound.
Flesh wound. Okay. What? No, you can shoot at the Gretchen here if you want.
I've done that already.
Oh, you did that already, right? Other shootings? No other shootings?
Nope.
Okay.
Good charge, so you can't shoot.
But my Gretchen can shoot.
Ah, true.
Okay, on a 4. Nope. So that's shooting phase, right? Okay, the fight phase. So because my knob is a combat specialist, he gets, instead of 3 attacks, 4 attacks.
That's kind of crazy.
But he's just hitting 4s because it's a power claw. So let's see. That's statistically correct. Winning on 2s, I assume. Because it's double strength. And just 1.
Minus 3?
It's minus 3, yes.
So 6 up. That's a 5 up, so no.
Okay, so it's D3 damage for 1. Do your injury roll. Yeah.
And it's a flesh wound.
It's just a flesh wound.
Awesome.
God damn it. Okay. Flesh wound coming in. Okay, so now the marine here is going to swing back.
Last is swing back, hitting on a 3. That's a hit. Wounding on a 4. That's nothing.
Okay, so now we both have to check if our kill teams are broken. So we roll 2 dice. Let's see the wolves first.
That's a 2. Perfect.
That's fine. Okay, let's see the orcs. That's a 5, and I've got a 7 with my knob, so they are fine too. Good. Okay, and now we're going for nerve tests too.
So start with Wolf go over here, and he's fine. Lars. He's
fine, probably because that's a 5.
Fine. And this guy over here is also fine. Perfect.
Okay, so for this burner here, that's a 7, so he's not fine. And let's remember that. And Gretchen. Okay, he's fine. Okay, quick correction. So this with a 2, the grot is shaken. Because you always add your losses to that roll, and he's clearly shaken with a 6, so with an 11 then. Yes, and now he can't do anything until he's no longer shaken. And that's the end of the turn, so Thomas scores well again here in the middle. I just couldn't get to him. So that's 4 more points for the Space Wolves and 1 for me, and oh, that's another 1 for the Space Wolves. So it's looking bad for the orcs. I don't think that anything can be done about this anymore. So the end of turn 3 now, so let's see what happens next turn. We might cut it at the end of next turn. So initiative roll for this turn.
12.
It's going clearly to the Space Wolves here. Okay, and we did the whole movement phase already. So Space Wolves.
Lars charged him, and because he can't do anything, he can't even do Overwatch. Lasse fell back from this close combat, and so the Nob could charge this guy. Poor life.
Yeah, but unfortunately the Nob took 1 wound from Overwatch.
And Wolfgar read himself, and Sven just like stands here.
Yes, and we've got a readied looter here and a readied big shooter here. And yeah, that's it. Okay, shooting phase.
Shooting phase. So starting with the readied Wolfgar over here, he's gonna shoot the boy up here. And because he has a flesh wound, he only hits on 5s because he's obscured.
Yes, he's obscured and flesh wound, so -2.
1 hit.
Okay.
Wounding on 4s.
It's still a wound. 6 to save. No. Now you can roll the wound.
Let's see, 1
injury.
And it's a flesh wound.
It's a flesh wound. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to shoot my readied looter here on Eric, right?
Wolfgar.
Wolfgar. Okay, D3 shots. 1 shot. It's not a hit.
And I don't have anything ready that can shoot because he got charged, so...
Okay, then I've got the readied big shooter up here, also on Wolfgar. 3 shots. That's nothing. Okay.
And then I would take Sven over here shooting into the Gretchen.
Okay.
2 shots hitting on 3s. That's 2 hits, and wounding on 2s. That's 2 wounds.
Okay, 6s. No. Okay.
1 to 3 is a flesh wound, and it's a flesh wound again.
It's another flesh wound. Okay. And that's it with shooting, I think. Close combat.
Close combat. I'm gonna start with Lars the Red. Hitting on 5s again only, unfortunately. That's 1 hit. Wounding on 2s though. That's a wound. -3, so
That's too much, okay.
That's D3 damage. That's 2 damage. So 2.
You do the 2 injury rolls.
On 1 to 2 is a flesh wound. On 3 to 6 it's taken out because he's got already 1 flesh wound.
Yes.
So let's see. And he's taken out.
Okay. Bye, boy. Okay, so now my Nob will attack here. At least give me that now. That's 3 hits. Wounding on 2s. That's 3 wounds. -3.
3 6s. 1
You
2.
make 2. Okay, D3 damage for 1. Come on.
You make the
injury roll. He would be taken out. Yeah. Okay, well, at least a little bit of satisfaction. That's it for close combat, and I think we can safely assume that the Space Wolves won this, so... I guess, I don't know, how many points did you score now, if we assume the end of this turn?
Let's see first if my guys are broken, but actually I would score 1 and 4 points. You would score 1, 3 points.
Yeah, okay, so you're in total now something, I don't know, 12 or something?
I'm
14?
13.
13, and I will...
14 even, yeah, 14, sorry.
Yes. Okay, so 14 to, I don't know, 4 or so. Well, okay, so good game. See you in the second part of our Kill Team Frigida Secundus campaign.